A glimmer and you're toast.
Swift as a coursing river. Too slow. Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. Too slow.
Darkest night.
Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. Ours is your the sky will turn dark.
I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities.
My sting!
Behold our precious.
You think darkness is your ally?
Any last words?
In darkest night. I'm the sword in the dark.
Let's make some kebabs.
Dark necessities.
Too slow.
This might sting! Any last
You think
words?
darkness is your ally?
Bow and blade.
In darkest night.
Let's make some kebabs.
I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally? In darkest
This might
night.
sting!
Ours is your last breath. Swift as a coursing river.
I'm the sword in the dark.
Any last words?
Too slow.
Let's make some kebabs.
Bow and blade.
Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally?
This might sting!
Swift as a coursing river.
In darkest night.
Any last
I'm the
words?
sword in the dark.
Too slow. The sky will turn dark. Bow and blade.
Dark necessities.
Let's make some kebabs.
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
This might sting!
Swift as a coursing river.
I'm the sword in the dark.
Any last words?
The sky will turn dark.
Dark necessities.
Let's make some kebabs.
Too slow.
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest
This might
night.
sting!
I'm the sword in the dark.
Any last words?
Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river.
Dark necessities.
Let's make some kebabs.
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
Might sting!
Too slow. Bow and blade.
Dark hour has
Swift as a coursing river. Too slow. Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. Too slow. Bow and blade. Swift as a
Let's make
coursing
some
river.
kebabs.
Too slow. Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. Too slow. Bow and blade.
This might sting. Any last words?
I am the sword in the dark.
Swift as a coursing river. Too slow.
Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally?
Let's make some kebabs.
Darkest night. I am the sword in the dark.
This might sting.
Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
Bow and
Any last
blade.
words?
Swift as a coursing river.
I am the sword in the dark.
Let's make some kebabs. This might sting.
Dark necessities.
Any last words?
Too slow.
You think darkness is your ally?
Let's make some kebabs.
Darkest night. I am the sword in the
Bow
dark.
and blade.
Dark necessities.
This might sting.
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
Swift as a coursing
I am the
river.
sword in the dark.
Too slow.
Dark necessities.
Any last words?
Bow and blade.
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
Let's make some kebabs. This might sting.
Ours is your last. The sky will turn dark. Swift as a coursing river.
I am the sword in the dark.
Too slow. Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing
Any
river.
last words?
Dark necessities.
Too slow.
You think darkness is your ally?
Let's make some
A
kebabs.
glimmer in your toast.
In darkest night. I am the sword in the dark.
This might sting.
Bow and blade.
Any last words?
Behold our precious.
Swift as a coursing river. Too slow.
Dark necessities.
Let's make some kebabs.
The sky will turn dark. Bow and blade.
Darkness is your ally.
Swift as a coursing river.
This might sting.
Too slow.
Darkest night. The dark hour has come.
Any last words?
Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river.
Let's make some kebabs.
Too slow.
I'm the sword
The
of
sky
dark,
will turn
dark
dark.
necessities.
This might sting!
You think darkness is your ally?
Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing
Any
river.
last words?
In darkest night,
Too slow. Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. Too slow. Bow and blade.
Let's make some
I am the
kebabs.
sword of the dark, dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally?
Swift as a coursing river. Too slow.
In darkest night,
This might sting!
I am the sword of the dark.
Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. Too slow. Bow and blade.
Any last
Dark
words?
hour has come.
Swift as a coursing river. Too slow.
Let's make some kebabs.
Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. Too slow. Bow and blade.
This might sting! Any last words?
Swift as a coursing river.
Let's make some kebabs.
Darkness is your ally. Darkest night. I am the sword of the dark.
No man should have this power.
Too slow.
This might sting!
Dark necessities.
Any last words?
Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river.
Darkness is your ally. In darkest night,
Let's make some kebabs.
How much power bites the blast?
I am the sword in the dark.
This might sting! Any last words?
Dark necessities.
A glimmer and you're toast.
You think darkness is your ally?
Let's make some kebabs.
Too slow. Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. Too slow. Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. Too slow.
Might sting!
Not today, not today. Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river.
Darkest night. I am the sword
Any
in the
last
dark.
words?
Dark necessities.
Let's make some kebabs.
Behold our precious.
You think darkness is your ally?
Bow and blade.
This might sting!
Darkest night.
Any last words?
I am the sword in the dark.
Not today. Ours is your last breath.
Let's make some kebabs.
Dark necessities.
This might sting!
Swift as a coursing river, slow. The sky will turn dark.
Darkest night.
Let's make some kebabs!
I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities.
The sky will turn dark. Not today.
This might sting!
You think darkness is your ally?
No man should have this power.
The dark hour has come.
Any last words?
Ours is your last breath.
Let's make some kebabs!
The sky will turn dark. Bow and blade. The sky will turn dark. Swift as a coursing river, too slow.
I'm the sword in the dark.
Bow and blade.
Dark
Any last
necessities.
words?
Swift as a coursing river, too slow.
Dark hour has come.
No man should have this power.
Let's make some kebabs!
Ours is your last breath. Bow and blade. The sky will turn dark.
You think darkness is your ally?
This might sting!
The sky will turn swift dark. As a coursing river, too slow.
Darkest night.
Bow and blade, swift as a coursing river.
I'm the sword in the dark.
Any last words?
Dark necessities.
Too slow. Not today. Not today. Bow and blade,
How much power is too
Let's make
much?
some kebabs!
swift as a coursing river. Too slow. Bow and blade, swift as a coursing river. Too slow.
This might sting!
Darkness is your ally. Dark hour has come.
Bow and blade, swift as a coursing river. Ours is your last
Any
breath.
last words?
In darkest night. I'm the sword in the dark.
Too slow. Bow and blade,